Okay folks, welcome to the show. Today we have Shawn Talbot. Now you may not have heard of Shawn Talbot, or maybe hopefully you should have heard of him. He won a National Geographic contest for his photography. If you ever see fast boats on the Okanagan Lake, he's probably the guy hanging out the side with a camera. Is that about right?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, okay, so you're basically a full-time photographer in town.
I am. I'm an advertising photographer. Been doing it 16 years now.
16 years, nice work, and a field that is tougher and tougher, I think, isn't it?
For sure, you get more and more cameras out there, but I go after a brand and a demographic that they really value advertising photography, and people who've been doing it a long time, so I've kind of got my clientele that's really loyal, and I'm happy for that.
Now, you work mostly with pictures, you're capturing moments. You've got this new project that's all about not just the capturing the moments, but sharing the story behind that. Tell me about the new project you're working on.
Yeah, so the project I'm involved with is called One Stop Closer. It's a collaboration of 5 industry professionals, filmmakers, who've all gotten together and they've come up with this idea to make a web series that's basically behind the scenes of photography, mostly travel photography. So it sort of showcases the beauty of the planet and gives viewers a behind-the-scenes look at photography and tips and tricks and where we shot the images that we did.
Are all you guys from Kelowna? Because I know a few of the names are. Who's involved in the project?
So it was originally started by David Nault, who's a film director producer here in town, and he's been a friend of mine for a long time. And he contacted me, had this idea for a show, and then we sort of built this team that ended up being great friends with all these guys, and for the last 2 years we've been traveling the planet and shooting some pretty cool stuff.
And it's a pretty amazing, I mean, just right below this video you see guys, it's like check out their fundraiser video. So you're raising funds right now, so you've done this project, the project's already shot, right?
Yeah, so we've shot, we're shooting 9 episodes for season 1, 8 have been done already. Now what we're doing is raising funds to do all the post-production, because as you know, that's very expensive.
Where the time is,
editing, music licensing, audio mixing.
Those musicians, if they would only give you stuff for free,
so expensive,
it'd be so much cheaper.
Yeah, well, thanks for your offer to provide free.
Okay, so where did you go? Like, I mean, this seems to be, there were some shots that were in Arizona, perhaps, and
so we did a couple episodes in the southwestern United States, particularly Arizona, Utah, Nevada, and we did. You
had a Got Milk campaign, right?
Yeah, Got Milk. We did. We splashed a woman with buckets and buckets, actually, about 10 liters of milk over and over. She was almost...
Over and over?
Over and over. We used a vacuum, sucked it all up.
Are you serious?
She was almost fully nude. Almost.
Tough day job.
Yeah, hey. Lots of complaints on set that day.
That's good.
But splashed her over and over, and then we created these sort of ballerina type poses out of nothing but milk. So
why? Why? How? I don't know. Where does the idea come from?
Milk, because it contrasts really well with black.
Okay.
Yeah, water doesn't show up quite as well, so yeah.
And then I saw one that was like a live volcano or lava, or like what was that one?
So we went to the Big Island of Hawaii, and the reason for that, actually, it wasn't a planned episode, but the ocean entry when the lava is flowing into the ocean is actually quite a rare event. And we got a call from a guy on the island who said, "It's happening right now, come out here." So within about a 48-hour window, we were on a plane over to shoot that. So
it's like it's quite an exciting show.
It is. It really is, and it gives viewers the opportunity to go to places that they otherwise wouldn't get to see.
Go to.
Yeah, I think one of my you know, I'll tell you the reason why I love photography. At least part of it is because of access. You know, as I say in the show, it gives me access to places that with any other job I wouldn't necessarily get the chance to get to do. So that's one great thing about photography, is it allows me to get into these places and capture images of them and share them.
No, it's awesome, because you've got so much stuff you're involved in. It's like you've got your brand work for like different. There's a Vector Boats kind of thing. There's the you do the Tree Brewery kind of thing. They do their beers and stuff. But then you've also got this new. What was your new company called again, with the drone helicopter?
Rubicon, yes.
Rubicon, yeah.
So that was just filling a need where, you know, both Jan Vizenelik and myself have been doing a lot of aerials for years. And the challenge with that is we always want to try to get lower. And we can't in a full-size helicopter.
And you've been in a few helicopters there.
A couple.
But aside from that, like so the drones basically now allow you to go into space. Is it 80 feet? Is that what it is? Anything under 400. Which is perfect, because that's where you're always trying to convince the helicopter pilot to go, and of course he can't. So it's the perfect spot, and it's allowed us to travel a lot with that too. Awesome. Okay, so you've got this fundraiser campaign. How can people support? Which one should they go get? They got different options there. What's the one that you think they're getting the best bang for buck, but something unique that they might not understand?
In terms of the rewards?
Yeah, get some rewards. That's the whole thing. You the support. So.
Yeah, I mean, we really appreciate and value everybody's support with this. The thing with Kickstarter is if we don't raise our goal, which is $17,500, we get nothing.
Okay.
So to finish this season and to continue on to go on to do season 2, we really need the support, and so we've got all kinds of different rewards for contributing in there.
A lot of it's your work, is what I see. It's a consistent theme, perhaps. A lot of Talbot photography that we can show in this video a little bit.
Yeah, a lot of it's the work for sure. And then once you get up to some of the higher levels there, we actually invite people to come along with it on a trip.
I heard that. So there's one trip, the big one. If somebody goes big, like what's the big one again?
So in September, we're going up to the Great Bear Rainforest in northern BC.
Okay. And this is episode 9?
This is episode 9.
Okay,
yes. Yeah. And we're going to try to capture images of the spirit bear. So we'll go up there and for at least a week, try to go through the bush with a guide and find the spirit bear and photograph it. So we
hopefully it doesn't find you first.
Well, exactly. Yeah, I already had a hunter ask if he could come along. So no hunters allowed.
Shooting in one definition only. It's with a video camera or a camera, and that's it.
That's why I say capturing images.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, the hunter wanted to go with you. Oh, to find it.
Yeah.
That's a good point. So do you have a scout that's going to help you get there?
Exactly. Or? Yeah. So we've got a guide who's very familiar with that region and the spirit bear. We're confident.
Don't go back with the hi. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, we won't be supporting that. So they're just shooting pictures. Let's be honest.
Just pictures. Okay, no hunting of the bear allowed. So.
Okay, good. Yeah. So what else is next? So you've got this, and it sounds like this is just a side project to all the stuff you've been doing quite busily along the time. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, this project was brought to me as an opportunity to kind of take people to places that they otherwise wouldn't get to see, and
you're teaching them too, right? So talk about the teaching part. So you're like, are you actually like? Obviously, I got a couple of DSLR cameras and stuff. Would I actually learn how to use these cameras by watching this, or what am I gonna like? What are you showing?
It's probably a little bit beyond the sort of basic level.
I get it.
So we're sort of assuming that you know things about shutter speed and aperture and ISO and all that sort of stuff.
So not me. Okay, good. Somebody else.
No, but if you have an appreciation for photography, which I think most people do, you'll get a lot out of it because you're going to get. We show maps and GPS coordinates of exactly where we've been, how we got there, the people we spoke to that took us as guides. I think for me, what's really interesting about it and why I'm passionate about it is because it'll hopefully help to inspire people to, get up, grab their camera, go travel the world, and really experience some of the most beautiful places that this planet has to offer.
And you get to do that all the time. I think it's awesome.
I love it. I love it.
It sounds like you love your life. It's why you're on the show today, because it's like you're passionate what you do, and you do something at a very high level and high caliber, and you've chosen this place as your home. Yeah. So thanks for the interview today.
Thanks so much.
That's good. And then folks should go and obviously support. There's a bunch of different levels. Check it out below. There's a link. There's a video. But it's Shawn Talbot, great photographer. So if you want some photography for your restaurant and all this stuff, give him a call. You got a high-speed boat. I'll drive it for you. He'll
for sure.
I can't drive it. No, don't do that.
Extra liability insurance.
Extra liability. Anyways, enjoy the stuff. Shawn Talbot. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much.
Take care.